Hello. Welcome to Solace. I am so happy you found your way here tonight. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to leave the world outside for just a little while. Imagine there's a beautiful little wooden box beside the door. For the next few minutes, place everything inside it. Today's worries, tomorrow's plans, the conversations that stayed on your mind, the things you couldn't control, the things you didn't get to finish, one by one. Gently place them inside. Now close the lid. They'll still be there tomorrow if you need them. But tonight, you don't have to carry them anymore. Take one slow, gentle breath in and slowly let it go. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your body become just a little heavier. This is your time to rest, your time to breathe, your time to simply be. If you enjoy peaceful stories like this, I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our little Solace community. And if there is a magical place, forgotten world, or a peaceful journey you'd like us to visit together in a future story, please leave your ideas in the comments. I read everyone, and many of our future adventures may begin with your wonderful suggestions. Now make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes if you'd like, and let the story find you. Tonight, our journey takes us farther north than most travelers have ever gone. Beyond snow-covered forests, beyond frozen lakes, beyond mountains that touch the stars, stands a castle unlike any other. A castle that rests high above the clouds, where the northern lights dance across the night sky every evening. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a quiet pine forest. Fresh snow blankets the ground, sparkling like tiny diamonds beneath the moonlight. The air is crisp and wonderfully clean. Every breath feels cool and refreshing. Tall evergreen trees stand peacefully around you, their branches covered in soft white snow. Tiny lanterns hang among them, casting pools of warm golden light upon the snowy path. There is no wind, only silence, the peaceful kind that makes the whole world seem asleep. You begin walking. The snow beneath your boots makes the gentlest sound. Above you, Thousands of stars fill the dark blue sky. They shine so brightly that it almost feels as though you could reach up and touch them. Soon, a soft glow appears beyond the trees. Not golden, not silver, but flowing ribbons of emerald, sapphire, violet, and pale pink, the northern lights. They move slowly across the heavens like silk dancing upon an invisible breeze. You pause to admire them. Their colors reflect upon the snow, painting the landscape with quiet magic. The path continues upward. It climbs gently along the mountainside. As you reach the top, your breath catches there. Standing proudly upon a snowy cliff is the castle. Its tall stone towers reach toward the stars. Warm light glows from hundreds of windows. Snow rests peacefully upon every rooftop. Long banners flutter gently from the towers. Stone bridges connect graceful archways. The entire castle seems wrapped in the colorful glow of the northern lights. It looks majestic, yet wonderfully welcoming. A wide wooden bridge leads to the great entrance. Lanterns line both sides, their golden flames dancing softly. You cross slowly. The large oak doors stand open. Inside, warmth immediately surrounds you. A magnificent fireplace crackles in the great hall. Soft rugs cover the polished stone floors. Crystal chandeliers sparkle above. Bookshelves line the walls. Comfortable chairs sit beside tall windows overlooking the snowy mountains. Everything feels elegant, yet peaceful, as though the castle was built not for kings, but for quiet evenings. A gentle voice greets you. Welcome. An elderly caretaker approaches with a warm smile. He wears a deep blue cloak embroidered with tiny silver stars. His white beard reaches almost to his chest. In one hand, he carries a glowing lantern. In the other, a steaming cup of hot chocolate. I thought you might be cold after your journey, he said. He offers you the cup. The rich aroma of chocolate, cinnamon, and vanilla rises gently into the air. You wrap your hands around the warm mug. Instantly, the warmth spreads through your fingers. The caretaker smiles kindly. Few people ever find this castle, not because it's hidden, but because it only appears to those whose hearts are ready for stillness. He gestures toward the grand staircase leading upward. The most beautiful view awaits you above. Together, you begin climbing the ancient stone steps. With every step, the colorful glow of the northern lights becomes brighter. And somewhere beyond the highest tower, the castle is preparing to share its greatest secret. The caretaker led you up the winding stone staircase. Each step echoed softly through the quiet castle. The lantern in his hand filled the walls with warm golden light. Beautiful paintings lined the staircase, not of kings or battles, but of peaceful winter nights, snow-covered forests, frozen lakes reflecting the moon. Families gathered beside glowing fireplaces. Children building snow lanterns beneath the stars. Every painting seemed filled with warmth. As you climbed higher, the windows grew larger. The colorful ribbons of the northern lights danced outside, painting the castle walls gentle shade of emerald, sapphire, violet, and rose. It felt as though the sky itself had come down to visit. At last you reached the highest tower. The caretaker quietly opened a pair of tall wooden doors. Beyond them stretched a wide terrace. Fresh snow rested lightly upon the stone floor. The air was cool but wonderfully still. Around the terrace stood comfortable wooden chairs covered with soft blankets. Small lanterns glowed beside each one. In the center, a large fire ball crackled gently, sending tiny sparks into the night sky. You stepped closer to the edge. The view was breathtaking. Far below, snowy forests stretched endlessly toward the horizon. Frozen rivers shimmered beneath the moonlight. Mountain peaks rose through soft clouds like white islands. Above it all, the northern lights flowed across the heavens, slowly, gracefully. They never rushed, they simply danced. The caretaker stood beside you. "When people visit this castle," he said softly, "they often spend their first few minutes looking at the sky." He smiled. "But after a while, they begin noticing something else." He looked around. The silence. It wasn't empty. It was comforting. The kind of silence that lets your thoughts settle like fresh snow. The caretaker poured another cup of warm chocolate from a little silver pot. Steam rose gently into the cool evening air. He handed it to you. "The lights have been dancing here for longer than anyone remembers," he said. "They remind us that beauty doesn't need to hurry." You both stood quietly. There was no need for conversation. The sky told its own story. Every ribbon of light moved with perfect patience. Some glided slowly across the stars. Others curled gently like colorful waves upon the night. The colors reflected in the snow until the entire mountain seemed wrapped in soft magic. After a while, the caretaker reached into his pocket. He placed a tiny crystal snowflake in your hand. It sparkled beneath the lantern light. "It never melts," he whispered. "Whenever life feels busy, hold it for a moment and remember this evening. The mountains, the silence, the lights, they'll always be waiting for you." You carefully placed the little crystal snowflake into your pocket. It felt pleasantly cool, almost alive. The fire beside you continued glowing warmly. The castle windows shone like golden stars against the snowy mountain far above. The northern lights danced one final time before slowly becoming softer. The caretaker smiled. Every night, the castle watches over dreamers everywhere, and whenever someone falls asleep peacefully, the lights become just a little brighter. You looked toward the sky once more. Perhaps somewhere, someone had just drifted into a beautiful dream. It was time to leave. You slowly made your way back through the worn tassel holes, across the lantern-lit bridge, down the snowy mountain path. When you reached the forest, you turned for one last look. The castle still stood proudly beneath the dancing sky, Then the northern lights shimmered brightly for a single peaceful moment. The tassels seemed to become part of the stars themselves. You smiled. Some places are too magical to disappear. They simply wait patiently until your heart is ready to visit again. Good night, and I'll see you in the next dream.